girl Bella.
Hi babes, it's me, Shannon B for Brown Girl Bella. I bring you lips, lashes, and luxury. My brand is all about high-end luxury, but I also do mid-tier reviews as well as for my bargain bellas, drugstore brands as well. I do makeup and skincare and show you what things you should spend your money on and which things you should simply toss away. There's something here for everyone, and there's something here for you. Come join me, be a Bella, and let's get Bellafied.
Oh, please. Please. Oh, please. Oh, please.
Hello, babes. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. I see people are coming in. I want to say hello to Cool Gamer. Welcome in. This beach is better. OG with it. Listening in, bells. Birthday shenanigans. Come on, birthday shenanigans. It is also my anniversary, but we'll get to that in a moment. So, what's up, Michi Boo? Hello, Lori. Hello, Wendy. My TT. Hello, House of X Entertainment, honey. They stay entertaining. Hey, babes. Hello, everybody. Yes, come on, throw those emojis in there. Hey, TT Wendy from Lori. And hi, Love Bug and Love. Yes. Hi. Yes, come on, anniversary, Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo, yes, my 26th anniversary. So I am officially no longer celebrating my 25 years. I'm celebrating 26, baby. How about that? 26 years. And yesterday was my line that I made in spring 97. It was their anniversary. So they're officially 25 and I am officially 26. Before I go any further, though, we in the YouTube community have lost someone. Love him or hate him, and he was very controversial, but it's still a life that has been tragically come to an end. It has tragically come to an end. And I want to take this time out to have a moment of silence for YouTuber Kevin Samuels. It has been reported by multiple sources that he has passed away. Some sources are saying it has been due to a heart attack, but that I don't think has been confirmed. But what is confirmed is that he is no longer here with us. So just want to take a moment of silence out for him in honor of his loved ones and family who are going through a tough time right now. Yes, it is official, Mrs. VSNC09. It has been confirmed by multiple sources that he has passed away. So let's just give him a moment of silence at this time. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, love him or hate him, he has, fans and he has detractors on both sides of the aisle. I've watched a couple of his programs. I can't say that I was an avid subscriber of his, but everyone here in the YouTube world has even heard of him at least, if not has watched his content. So just wanted to make sure that that was announced. And prayers, like I said, to his family and friends who knew him. So, couple things. One, it's my anniversary. Anniversary. And so every year I made these. Well, I didn't make them, I bought them because, Shanna don't do manual labor, honey. But I had these made for myself and my line sister. It's just the two of us. So I had these glasses made for us. We each have two with our names on it. So it says 1908. And then on the other side, it has our chapter name, which is Alpha Mu, Brooklyn City chapter, spring 1996. Let's go, 96. And I don't know if you can see it, but on my glass is my line name. So I have a couple of line names, but yeah, we so team so extra. Yes, beach. Cheers. So yes, on the base is one of my line names. It is Showtime, and I am number 2, Deuce Diva. And so I have one glass that has my line name on it and another glass with my line sister's name. And her line name is Waterfall. And then, as in tradition, for our undergrad chapter, we all have line names that are Swahili based or African based. So our line name is Liliwati, and Liliwati means have waited. So if you know anything about our line, you know we have waited. So here's to year and chapter 26. For myself and my fellow Spring 96, my line sister, who probably will pop up in here at some point. Cheers to you. I love you so much. It's just the two of us, and we made it because we tried. Just the two of us, you and I. So here's to another 26 plus, plus, plus. Like we just celebrated one of our sorors from Alpha Mu chapter who is celebrating her 65th year. So she is what's known as a Pearl soror, having gone through 65 years of service to all mankind. So again, we're going to make it there. We're going to make it if we try. So 26, hopefully it'll be 65 in a blink of an eye. So thank you so much. And now that we have our cheers to more years out of the way, I see some other folks coming in, so let me say hi to them. Emotion, welcome in. I should have known because you was ready last week. You was like, I'm gonna be here next week. So I'm glad to see you are back in the house. Yes, boo. Yes, House of X. Yes, 26. Yes, yes. James Money, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming. Yes, yes. Prayers and wishes to him and his family. Jazmine, hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Evolving with Etta, hello, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, and hello, PBT in the house. Good evening to you. Thank you so much for coming. Appreciate you. What's Brown Girl Bella Boo? You got her for the 15th. Hmm? I think you mean, do I have you for the 15th? I do. That's when we're doing our thing, right? We'll talk. Not tonight because mama got to get back to work, but after this, but definitely we'll talk over the weekend. Yeah, 65 years. 65 years of service. God bless her. And she looks the same, the same. On my Instagram, I posted a picture of me and my line sister celebrating her when she turned 50 years of service. And then now here at 65. So 15 years difference between the two. And she looks absolutely flawless. I hope I can just be half as beautiful and flawless as she is at that age. So, yeah, honey, black don't crack, honey. We just sparkle and shine like diamonds. All right, everybody saying what's up? What we talk about? You know what we talking about? We talk about them Heaux Tales, honey. Yes. So we are going to be talking about the next song on the album, as I did last week. And thank you all for watching, for sharing. That video is up to like 500 and something views. So keep them coming, keep them coming. Definitely share this out. Tell a friend, tell a foe, tell everybody. Come on in, come on in. Yeah, everybody saying hi to everybody. Yes, doesn't she look fabulous, TT? You look fabulous too. Like, you don't age either. So yeah, that part. So let's talk about these hotels. So, as we did last week, I'm going to give you just a synopsis of just what we were talking about. And then I'm going to go into the actual lines and read them of the lyrics of the song. And then we're going to just talk like we did last week. So, here we go. So, the song that we're doing tonight is called Pick Up Your Feelings. This is a song that was released as a single. It was her first single, if I'm not mistaken. And it did extremely, extremely well. So, really want to talk more about that. And then we're going to go into, after we discuss Pick Up Your Feelings, we're going to go into Ari's Tale, which will then go into and inform our next week's deep dive of Put It Down, which is one of my favorites, my favorites cuts. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Your feet are up in the air. Oh gosh, swollen on a lot of pillows. Oh my gosh. Feel better. Feel better, CT. Yeah, try to get that swelling down. Yeah, 3 live streams yesterday for Points Blank Travel. He did one on PBF, PBT, and then he did a late night one with Get Business Credit, which is Josh's channel. Josh is also a member of the Bella Brigade. He is another bougie Bella, like Points Blank Travel, like House of X, like TT Wendy Melendez, and lots of others here on this channel. So definitely want to shout them out. So let's go into Pick Up Your Feelings, right? All right. So let's talk about the lyrics. So again, this is a song that I think when you hear the lyrics, you'll get why she's saying pick up your feelings. Hey, Weird Bree. Hey, honey, how are you? Thank you for coming. All right, so let's go into Heaux Tales, Motels, the deluxe album, Pick Up Your Feelings by Jazmine Sullivan. Here are the lyrics. You said that I've been acting different. Yeah. Funny how I flipped the script on ya. When you the one who's double dipping, yeah. You so sloppy how I caught you slipping up. You're off the lease. Run me my keys. No more popping up to hit it, yeah. I ain't even got the miles to trip on ya. Chorus. New phone. Who is this? Brand new. Like the whip. Rack it up. No assist. Main bitch, I ain't average. Wake up. Need a zip. Hennessy. Take a sip. Got my jeans. I'm too thick. I ain't got the room for extra baggage. Don't forget to come up and pick up your feelings. Don't leave no pieces. You need to hurry up and pick up your feelings while I'm cleaning. Boy, please, I don't need you. Memories, all that ish, you can keep it. Don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. Don't leave no pieces. Oh, I'm trying to find a F to give for you. You ran out of chances of forgiving ya. Yeah, listen, I ain't listening. Just for you to go and break my heart again. Learned my lesson last time, and I ain't coming back now. This is what you had now, and I betcha I look better, don't I? Again, chorus, new phone. Who is this? Contact don't exist. Need a ride? Call that bish. Gas way too expensive. And we know that's right because it's still expensive, right? Okay, let's continue on. No more benefits. Pop-up visits? Hands tied, no grip. I ain't got the room for extra baggage. So don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. Don't leave no pieces. You need to hurry up and pick up your feelings while I'm up cleaning. Boy, please, I don't need you. Oh, memories, all that ish, you can keep it. Don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. Don't leave no pieces. Put a lock on the door where my heart once was. But you had your fun, but I had enough. Now I'm really done. I deserve so much more than you gave to me. So now I'm saving me and I made my peace. So you can run them streets. But don't forget to come and pick up your feelings while I'm up cleaning. I don't need you. All that ish, you can keep it. I don't need it. Don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. Ma'ams, sirs, that's when you know a sister done with you, right? A sister, she read this man left to right, front to back, up to down, sideways, around, backwards, everything. Everything. Oh, and for those who are just coming in, I see my soror. Hey, soror. Welcome in. We are discussing Heaux Tales. I am up to pick up your feelings, which we will be discussing now. Anybody in the chat, feel free. And if you want to come up and discuss how you told somebody to pick up their feelings, feel free. But I will say this right here and right now. I've been where the sister is. I have had to tell many a sirs to come and pick up their feelings and they ish and they toothbrush and everything else that they came with because I had enough. And you know, sisters, when you hit that breaking point, that point where you're just like, nope, not another day will I put up with this. Not another day, not another minute. Not another minute will I put up with this. Because, ladies, let's be clear, and men too, I'm sure you've been here as well. When you have had that moment in time where you have put and given your all to everything, right? Everything. And that man or that woman just will not do right. And you are just like, you know what? I've had enough. I cannot do it any longer. I cannot put up with this nonsense any longer. It's time to go. It's time to go. So, would love to hear from my audience, but before I open it up to everybody, I'm just going to tell you a quick little anecdote about me and my pick up your feelings moment. So, everybody knows I was married before. So, married, had 2 kids, whole nine, right? And I put up with a lot in my marriage. And I'm the type of woman where I really like to ride and die for my man, right? I really like, whatever I can do to support you, I feel that that's my duty to do that. So I am always going the extra mile. But there's sometimes that point, right, ladies, where you feel like the scales are tipped kind of unbalanced. And so you're giving here and you're getting here, and it's not equal at all. And when you feel that way, you kind of feel like you're running on fumes. You're running on empty. You are giving, 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 and you're just not getting it back. You're just not getting it back. No matter how much you put out, that receiving end of it is sorely lacking. And so you come to a realization that, hey, you know what? I can no longer do this. I can no longer put up with the fact that I'm doing this much and you're doing this much. And so for me, that came in the form of me sitting down on the couch, and the Grammys were on, and Mary J. Blige was singing No More Drama, and it just spoke to me. It spoke to my heart. And something about that language in there that I was just like, oh, you know what? I need to come and pick up my feelings. And while I'm doing that, let me pick up my kids. Let me get let me get to stepping. Let me get to going. Let me get to going. And I tell you, I had never looked back. When I got up and I collected my babies and I called my mother and I said, oh, I'm on my way to your house. And I probably will be there for a while because this is it. I'm leaving. And I was done. I did not look back. I did not equivocate from when I said I'm done. And that's one thing about me. When I say I'm done, oh, I'm done. Oh, I'm done. And there's no getting me back once I'm done. And let me tell you another thing. Those who have been on that end of me being done, they miss your girl. They miss your girl. Because like I said, I give 110%. I give 110%. I give it in my relationships with my friends. I give it in relationships with my man. And so when I'm done, oh, I'm really done. Close the book, write it off. I'm done. Evolving with Etta, I see you. She said, yes, I had the nerve to try to rationalize why I needed him to go in my mind while actually telling him, oh, I felt the words just flow out naturally. Ma'am. The realest thing I ever heard was my therapist, right? Because I'm being open. I'm being honest with y'all. I need, especially going through what I went through in the past year, I need a therapist. I still, check in with her from time to time. But the realest thing she ever said to me was, no is a complete sentence. You don't need to caveat it. You don't need to say no, but it's just no. It's just no. And that goes for work, for friendships, for partnerships, for anything. No means no. That's it. Period. And if you don't like it, if you can't accept it, then pump your brakes. Then you can't accept me because I have limits too. And just like everybody else, I need a break. I need time to say, okay, you doing too much.com. You need to pull it back, rein it in, and get your life. And get your life. Okay? So say what you want. No is no. No is no. Yes, yes. Absolutely. So come on, y'all. I know I am not alone in this. I know there are other people who had this issue or have this issue, maybe going through it currently. Come on, let's talk. Let's talk about it. Lori said people in general need to get better at saying no. Yes, absolutely. She says, I have friends who complain about things and say, but I couldn't say no to going or whatever. Just say it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And you don't have to say no, but like I said, you don't need to give like a context. No is the context. No is the context. Can you do this? Yes or no. That's it. Yes, I can. You got me. You all right, I'm doing it. Or no, I can't. Period. Point blank in a sentence. That's it. That's it. A lot of people who I have been, friends with or whatever, there's some who, for whatever reason, don't talk to me now because I said no. I'm not willing to continually extend myself and extend who I am, extend my goodness, my generosity, my kindness, and get one either dumped on, because then you're constantly piling on your stuff. And like, friendship is a two-way street, right? Just like relationships. Like you have good days and bad days, your partner has good days and bad days. You should be able to share those times with another person. Don't you just hate those drainos, those people who just drain on your resources? Every time you talk to them, it's a situation about what they're going through. And then when you get time to be like, oh, she stopped saying something or he stopped saying something for a minute, let me talk. It's like, oh, by the time, I said, oh, well, I am going through da da da. Oh, gotta go, da da da. Like, wait, can I talk? Can I have a moment to unwind, to unleash, to unburden myself? Or is it just I'm playing the social worker or the therapist today? And that's it. Like I just get to hear your stuff, but you never get to hear my stuff, right? Oh, those people. I'm just like, I cannot take that. That just grates on my last nerve. You have that last little nerve right there, and it's like, that's what grates on me. That's what grates on me because it's like they don't even value you enough to say, hey, what's going on in your life? I know I just unleashed all of that, but what's going on with you? How are you doing? How are you feeling? It's just piling on what I feel, how I feel, what I feel, how I feel. And there's no give and take in a relationship. That sucks. That sucks. Evolving with Edith says, it's hard to hurt people's feelings, but I have to say, who will be more upset, them or me? It's obviously not going to be me. There you go. And sometimes you have to have those hard conversations. And sometimes, people will either receive it well or they won't. If they receive it well, you live to, talk and fight and do everything another day. And if they don't, hey, then maybe that friendship only lasted for that time period. You know how people say, you either last for a season or a lifetime. Sometimes, you fall out of your season with someone and it's just meant to be, okay, fade to black. We obviously are not compatible, as girlfriends or as partners. And we have to go our separate ways. And so I applaud Jazmine for putting this song on our album, because we've all been in that situation where it's like, yeah, you thought were slick, how the old people say, he's slicker than a can of oil. He was slicker than a can of oil on her. He was doing some side stuff that he know doggone well he had no business doing. And as a matter of fact, she said, you know what? Shame on me for not catching this before. But now I'm good. Now I'm going to tell you to go ahead on and move out your way. Hey, hola, Mersa. Hello, hola, bienvenida a mi channel. Welcome in, Afro Mix family. Thank you so much. And yes, salute to the chat. Salute to the chat. So we're gonna read it one more time. And then I'm gonna open the floor, see if what you got to say. All right, so here we go. One more again. This is Pick Up Your Feelings by Jazmine Sullivan. Here are the lyrics one more time. You said that I've been acting different, yeah. Funny how I flipped the script on ya. When you're the one who's double dipping, yeah. You so sloppy how I caught you slipping up. You're off the lease. Run me my keys. No more popping up to hit it, yeah. I ain't even got the miles to trip on ya. Chorus, new phone. Who is this? Brand new, like the whip. Rack it up, no assist. Main bitch, I ain't average. Wake up, need a zip. Hennessy, take a sip. Got my jeans, I'm too thick. I ain't got the room for extra baggage. Don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. Don't leave no pieces. You need to hurry and pick up your feelings while I'm up cleaning. Like don't even wait, okay? While I'm still up, yeah, pick up your stuff. Boy, please. I don't need you. Memories, all that ish, you can keep it. Don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. Don't leave no pieces. Oh, I'm trying to find an F to give for you. You ran out of chances of forgiving you. Yeah, listen, I ain't listening. Just for you to go and break my heart again. Learned my lesson last time, and I ain't coming back now. This is what you had now, and I bet you I look better, don't I? New phone. Who is this? Contact don't exist. Need a ride? Call that bitch. Gas way too expensive. No more benefits. Pop-up visits. Hands tied, no grip. I ain't got the room for extra baggage. So don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. Don't leave no pieces. You need to hurry and pick up your feelings while I'm up cleaning. Boy, please, I don't need you. Oh, memories, all that ish, you can keep it. Don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. Put a lock on the door where my heart once was. Oof. Mm. But you had your fun, but I had enough. Now I'm really done. I deserve so much more than you gave to me. So now I'm saving me and I made my peace. So you can run them streets. But don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. Don't leave no pieces. You need to hurry and pick up your feelings while I'm up cleaning. Boy, please, I don't need you. All that ish, you can keep. I don't need it. Don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. Yes, my TT Wendy says sometimes people only in your life for a season. Don't try to glue them back onto that branch was meant to fall off. Yes, come on, Auntie, with the wisdom. Yes, when that branch was meant to fall off, don't forget to come and pick up that branch and take it to somebody else because I don't want it any longer. I am done with it. And like I said, when you done, sometimes you just done. Sometimes you just done. So I'm going to take this moment to take a brief intermission, pause for the cause. I will be right back. But for now, you know what time it is. Say it with me now. Hold, please.
Hold, please. Hold, please. Hold, please. Hold, please. Hold, please. Hold, please. Hold, please. Hold, please. Hold, please.
The extended version. So Evolving with Etta says that's one of those situations when you see your partner trying to act single. You give them their freedom. Sometime later they return. Then you realize life gets better after BS. Facts. Facts on facts on facts. So listen, we've all been there, right? Your partner, after a while, people start, showing them a little attention, showing them a little love, showing them a little, little shine or whatever. And they take that and run with it. They take that to mean, hey, maybe the grass might be greener over here. Let me go and find out. Let me mosey my butt on over there and see what he or she is hollering about. let me go check it out. And then you find out, oh, it's the same or worse. And now, as my grandmother used to say, you done tore your butt with me, right? Meaning you done exposed your stuff. You done exposed who you are and how you treat people. And guess what? I no longer have that time. Okay. You know how Maxine Waters says, reclaiming my time. Sisters and brothers, when y'all reclaim y'all time, guess what? Oh, they start trying to come back at you with the vengeance. Like, I just want to tell you, I'm so sorry for what I did. I know, I realized it too late, and you might be, moved on with somebody else, but I just have to tell you, I miss you. I miss you. I bet you do. I bet you do miss me. Mm-hmm. 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 Go on back over there. Go. Bye. Vaya con Dios. Go with God. Because I'm done. Me done. Me done. Just for you, Angelina, the extended version of Whole Please. Just for you, boo. She loves it. Thank you, sis. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. Yes. Evolving with Etta, Lori says they always act so surprised that you're better off without them. Yes. And in all types of relationships, right? Because when you're with a girlfriend and y'all rocking, and then y'all fall out, she think, oh, she gonna be like sorry without me. She gonna be, so sad. She ain't gonna have no friends. She ain't gonna have that. No, ma'am. So, what had happened was I just removed the drama, the angst, the unwilling to see my point of view on things. I moved you now out of the picture, and now I've moved on with my other relationships and my other friends who now value what I have to offer them that you didn't value. Same with a dude. He don't value you. Guess what? He going to. Same with a guy. She don't value you. Guess what? She might. She might. Yes, or as we say, swish, swish, honey, swish, swish. Because I ain't got the time. I ain't got the room for extra baggage. Bye. 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 Evolving with Etta says, yes, hon. So crazy at Lori. Hey, Tristan. Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming. Yes, come on, y'all. Let's get it, everyone. Come on in. Tell a friend, tell a foe. It's the Brown Girl Bella Brigade. First of all, let's unwind, whine, and whine. Or, if you like me, lick us quicker. I'm just saying. So get your little glass and come on, let's toast it up. Yes, hi. Hi, night bye. That's your man, Angelina. All right, everybody saying hello to everyone. Thank you, Etta. Thank you, Angelina. You guys are so friendly to each other. I love my brigade. My brigade is so wonderful. All right, so anybody want to come up? Let me know. I'll throw down the invite and you can come up and talk about whether, you've had this experience, whether it be a romantic relationship or a friendship relationship. Hey, even families, right? Even families can sometimes take you there, right? Sometimes families can be the biggest drain on your resources, on your resolve, on your heartstrings, because again, they don't take no as a complete sentence. They take no as a bashment of them and what they want, instead of understanding that sometimes people need time to have to themselves. I work long hours. I have like major projects that are all like converging on each other. And so, even after this, I have to go back and finish some things that I was working on. So I totally understand the plight that people have to take, when they have work obligations and home obligations and things that they need to do, and they just don't have the time for everything. And then on top of that, you have either family members or, like I said, relationships that then drain on the last bit of resources that you have. Sometimes you want to unload and unburden yourselves to your friends and say, hey, I'm going through a little something. Can I like unburden myself and can we talk about it? And it's just like falling on deaf ears, but let them have an issue, let them have something to talk about. And it's like you can't never get rid of them. It's like on and on and on and on and on. And you are really sitting there acting as a confidant, as a person to console someone else when your heart also needs the mending. You know what I mean? It's really, it's sometimes very sad. It's sometimes very sad that we don't um value our friendships, we don't value our relationships enough to say, hey, I realize that you're going through some things, but I'm going through some things too. And I could really use a friend. I could really use someone to talk to. Um, it's quite challenging at times. It's quite challenging at times. And I know I go through that too. But for me, like I am instantly with my friends. I'm always like that person that listens, that provides sound and sage advice. So sometimes I do stuff my own feelings down, and sometimes I do say, okay, for this little brief moment of time, maybe they need me more than I need a sounding board. They need a sounding board more. And so I allow myself to be that vessel that they can then have a balm and a soothing one-on-one dialogue with. Also, I'm like Fort Knox. So some things you tell me, I don't tell nobody. Like it'll ride and die right here. So, you know, that also lends itself to people like coming into my circle and really like, asking me questions and confiding in me because they know that with me, they have a safe place in which to unburden themselves. Yeah. All right. So I see people still talking amongst themselves. TT Wendy says, we become sounding boards for these people and then they go about they pissed this after they dumped on us. Okay. Yeah. I get it. I get it. So yeah, after they, already like unburden themselves, then you are left with like their burdens. They've gone off because weights lifted off of their hearts and strings, right? And now, we have now commandeered their feelings and they're free as a bird. They're unburdened. They're fine. So I get it. Yep. Dump their problems on us and then walk away. Yep. Yep. I figured that's what you were saying. So yeah. Amen. Right? Amen. Amen. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So anybody else before I start talking about the next part of our conversation? I can't believe nobody's talking. PBT says, oh, to Angelina, what's good, fam? I stepped away for a minute. Lori says, I am always the strong one in my friendship. Sometimes I need help too, but no one believes it. Yeah. And listen, Lord knows, like the people who have been here for a while, y'all know, what I've been going through the last year or whatever. But I gotta say, like, for all that I've gone through and all that I've experienced, everybody always say, "Oh my God, but you're so strong. You're this, just that." Listen, I have my moments too. Trust me, I have my moments where I too need help. Um, and that's when I go to like my partner, we talk, or my best girlfriends or my therapist. Like I said, I'm honest. I have a therapist, and we don't talk as often as we did last year. But when I need like help, oh, I'm calling her. Oh, I'm calling her. So I definitely feel like the more you put yourself out to people and the more you are a sounding board to those other people, the more people then lean on you for that resource. Oh, you want to drop the link? Okay, hang on. I'll drop it in a second. TT says, with Bella, we actually listen to each other when we talk and understand everything we are saying to each other. Exactly. Because, like I said, you need that. You need somebody who can be. Oh, I'm sorry for hitting the thing and shaking the table. But sometimes you need that resource. You need someone who can understand your heart and how you feel at the core. So, when those times come and you need someone, you have somebody that you can lean on. But like I said, going back to Jazmine Sullivan and why she wrote this, like, those times when men are just like, you know what? I don't care about what you're going through and how you feel. It's more about what I feel, right? What I'm going through, what I feel, right? I what I'm projecting in my head or what have you. It's really interesting um how people take your kindness for weakness. People take um your generosity, right? Your generosity and how you go about your everyday life. People take that for granted, right? One more thing I wanted to mention before I open the link up, and hang on, oops. Uh, all right, I can't find it. So let me throw down the link. I don't want to miss people who may want to come up and talk. So let me throw down the link. And all I ask is that if you can, please show yourself on camera if you can. Here is the link. And let me see if I can find what I wanted to share with you all. Let me see. Oops. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm trying to get the backstory because sometimes they put in why they say the things that they said and how the words and the lyrics came about. And I thought I saw that in this post, but I can't find it. Hmm. So we'll just give it a minute and wait for folks to talk about what's going on. Let's see. All right, hang on a second. I see Rod is here. So, Queen. Hi,
What's going on, Queen? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, a little tired, but you got such a fire show going on. I'm like, whoa, whoa, man,
Thank you.
you hitting some good stuff. Hey, want to say what's up, everybody in the chat. My voice is kind of weak tonight, so I'm definitely not going to be on here long. But you brought up a lot of good points. Just man, I'm kind of bold even coming here with all the ladies in the live stream and being the dude.
But no, I always love when the men join me because I say welcome to the queendom, but it's really about us free flowing ideas and thoughts and feelings. And like I said before, men have been in this situation before too, whether it is in their guy relationships, just, friendships, or with, a person of the opposite or same sex, whatever. Um, I feel like we've all been in that place where we feel like our kindness was taken for weakness, or our ability to show empathy was then drained of all of its resources because of the fact that we're so kind and we're so open and we're so generous with our time and our attention to people that are in our lives. So definitely share your thoughts.
I mean, I agree, and I'm not really speaking from. Well, I guess I am speaking from my perspective, but I think a lot of times women are very, 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 very patient when it comes to guys, and a lot of guys don't realize the value until the value's been diminished. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
They, you know what you have, but it's just kind of like if you feel like you get away with something once, you want to try it again. You know,
Hmm.
and I mean, I've been in situations of being a playboy years ago. I mean, years ago, and it's it appears to be fun while you're doing what you're doing, but when you get caught up with, it's no fun because at least in my situations, you look at that other person and you look at the pain and the hurt. And I was listening to you when you said that you were sitting in the house one day and you call your mom, hey, I'm on my way over and I'm gonna probably be there a while. And preceding that, you were saying, hey, you had put up with so much. And I
Hmm.
think from a male perspective, guys just think they can get away with a lot of stuff.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm a guy, obviously, and I'm not saying women don't either, but it never fails, at least in most instances. I'm not saying all the time. In most instances, when that prized possession is gone, a whole lot of people spend time saying, I wish I would have, I wish I could, I wish I had, I wish I did. And you're not thinking about that when you're there. You're not thinking that when you're there
Mm-mm.
with the queen or the king or whoever it may be. But when it's gone, ooh wee, it's rough. Um, so just listening at you, I was like, man, and I saw the chat was kind of quiet. And I don't know, I'm assuming, I know I've been hurt. I know there are
Mhm.
people out there that have been hurt. Um, But and when it comes to guys, man, I ain't got time to trip off that. I'm not telling the dude come pick up your feelings. I'm just gonna throw your feelings in the trash, and I'm gonna keep on moving. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And some
I think women are much more, even when we're dumping someone, even when we're saying we had enough, like, she still, made these inferences like, you know, you had a good thing and now it's gone. And I want you to know that you had a good thing and now it's gone. So I want you to realize the mistake that you've made because there's no getting back to this. There's no coming back from this. And that's when like when a sister's done, like, we try our best, especially Black women, we try our best to like hang in there because it's like, it's hard to find a good Black man. So when you got a good Black man, try to keep him as long as you can, try to put up with as much as you can. The women from our heyday, it's like, even if he, didn't do, you all the way right, like still hang in there, still try, still keep it going. I remember when, I was going through things with my ex-husband, my grandmother clearly was like, look, you married him. So he was something. He was good in some ways. Try to remember that. Try to hold on to the good times. Try to remember like what you were in it for. And I was like, were you not the one who was sitting down on the couch when everything was going wrong? Like I remember telling y'all the story way back when I first started my channel about how when I was actually getting married to my now ex-husband, like Murphy's Law was in full effect. Like everything that could go wrong that day went wrong that day. And my grandmother, the same one, was like, hold on, Black sister, hold on. She was the same one that was like, are you sure you want to get married? Are you sure you want to go through this? Because it looked like things ain't happening well for us today. So we can have a good party and, that's it. We can just have a good party. That's it. And so I was sitting there like, but wait, these two do not equate because on one hand you were saying, hold on, my sister, hold on. On the next point earlier, you were like, all right, well, say la vie. Let's just call it what it is and put it away. So I feel like even in those types of situations, your family, your friends, everyone is saying, oh, but you don't want to be the one that failed at marriage. You don't want to be the one that got rid of the relationship, threw the baby out with the bathwater, as they say, and just chuck it all, whatever. But sometimes you gotta say, hey, enough is enough. Like, how much of it are you going to take in before you gotta say, you know what, my heart is being damaged here. My very essence of who I am is changing because of the fact that I'm in a relationship that is no longer healthy for me.
Well, you said a couple of key words. You said was, which is past tense, and your grandma said try, which you probably already tried, and remember the good times. Well, okay, and I'm not talking about your grandma. Let's just say this was my grandma telling me this. Hey, grandma, I'm not worried about trying to remember the good time. I'm trying to remember today. How am I feeling today? How am I being? Am I drama? Am I just drummed out? Am I being tortured? Am I torturing myself? And I'm speaking for a male or female. What do I need to do to bring joy, peace, and happiness into this situation? I can't bring joy, peace, and happiness talking about remembering the good times. This ain't Michael Jackson. Remember the time. I mean, this is now. What's going on today?
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I've been in relationships where I stopped 15 places before I got home because I didn't want to go home. And I think a man or a woman that work 8, 9, 10, 12 hours a day, your home should be the place where you go and relax, unwind, chill. And it should be, if nothing else, peace. Um,
Right, right.
You know,
It's a
you were
place,
saying
it's supposed to be a place of solace, right? It's a place
exactly.
where, you come home to your partner and you're able to unwind and, unleash your burdens, him to you, you to him, vice versa. And when it stops being that, when it starts being like the outside world, when you're filled with these toxic relationships and these toxic situations, when you're now bringing all that toxicity into your home that's supposed to be your place of balm, of solace, of a place where you're like, okay, if there's one place I can relax, let my hair down and be myself, is at home with my partner. When that stops being an option for you, hell yeah, you're going to start looking for things that can now replace that solace, that balm, um that place where you can rest, where your soul is at ease.
Yeah, and a lot of people take what they're going through at home, which could be a wreck, and then they take that to work. They don't try to. They try to leave it outside, but they can't. They're annoyed, they're distracted,
Mhm.
and then next thing you know, you're messing up your job. So not only is your home life wrecked, your job wrecked, and you become a complete wreck. Um,
Mhm.
you know, I said something in a couple of my live streams ago on my channel, and you were just saying a lot of people, your friends are saying, no, you don't want to be that one. You don't want to do it by yourself, girl, or homeboy. You don't want to do it by yourself, you know. But, but one of the things I said, and I just Shutter from Your Favorite Couple just did a reel for me that I'm gonna probably drop tomorrow, and I titled it "The Trampoline Effect."
Mm.
The harder we fall, whether we walk out of a bad relationship, whether we start over, whether we are used to being a partner and now we're on our own, the harder we fall on a trampoline, the harder you bounce down on a trampoline, the higher you rise up. And a lot of people don't think about that. It's that fear factor of like, man, no, I don't want to start over. So they rather be miserable. And I've started over, and I was actually happier starting over than I was trying to say that, talking about I don't want to start over, you know.
Exactly, exactly. Evolving with Etta says, we always ignore the signs. When it happened to my friend, she told me, I said, let's run, but she went through with it anyway. It did end, but she had to go through it to learn from it. Yeah, yeah. I definitely had to go through it to learn from it myself. And I get it. I get it. Sometimes, um, what did my grandmother used to say? Hard head, soft heart. So
That's what
meaning I
she
have a
said.
hard head, I have a hard time listening, but I have a soft heart. So I'm easy to hurt, but I have a hard head, so I don't listen. So she used to always say that hard head, soft heart, which
My
sounds
grandma,
better in Spanish
my
than
grandma used to say hard head make a soft ass. I don't know. I wish I had your grandma.
Yeah. Yeah. Wendy says, listen, Bob, baby, Bob, bathwater, both be gone. Absolutely, absolutely. Listen, I totally hear y'all. Some people, it takes, some people longer to learn the lesson than others. House of X says, right. Hey, Andre O. Smith says, what's up, peoples? Welcome in. Welcome in. Involved with Ed says, that's us Virgos, sweetie. Yeah, that's us Virgos. That's us Virgos. We're so in our head that sometimes we forget to like trust our gut, to trust our heart, because we're just like, but this does not make sense. This does not compute. Like, why would I do this? Um, you know, I just need to maybe, think of it a different way or approach it differently or attack it from another angle. Sometimes you just need to let it go. Just let it go. And yeah, it takes us sometimes.
But Bella,
you know,
what about those people that think they can't find any better? You know, a lot of people.
there's that too. I've never been a fearful person. I've always been that person that operated on, you know, I don't live my life like I'm never going to find someone or I'm never going to have an opportunity to fall in love again. I always somehow manage to find someone. I've never had that problem where I was single long enough to be like, oh, I wish I had a man. Some people, have that be an issue. Some people don't. I've never had that be an issue for me, but let's be clear. I am perfectly content with Shannon. I am very happy being in my own company, being in my own head. And if I had my druthers, like I tell all of you guys all the time that I am painfully shy. Like I'm going to this work event tomorrow and I'm like, oh, I don't want to go because I'm like, I got to make small talk. I got to do this. I got to do
You're
that.
what?
I am pain. I would rather, this is me. This is truly who I am. I would rather be curled up on my daybed with my dog, Brooklyn, reading a book or watching a movie or just doing anything else rather than talking. And I'm a communications major, got a degree in communications. So I can communicate very effectively. I just don't want to. Like I tell you all the time, like by the time I get home from talking and running my mouth all day, the last thing I want to do is get on the phone and talk more.
Yeah, I think I've heard that a couple times. But you do it. You do. You'll still
But I
say
do it because, you have to do it if you're talking to people and, you're relating to different people. You have to do it. It's not my choice. I would rather be like, hey, what's up? Da, 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 da. All right, I'm done. I would rather do that. But if
I'm
you're
acting like I didn't hear that.
but you gotta get out of your comfort zone. You gotta get out of your comfort zone.
You know what's crazy too is people don't believe it, and I can believe you're shy, but I'm shy.
Yes. Wait. Before you get to that point, hold that point because I know what you're about to say. Hold that point. Above what Etta says, oh my God, that is so me, but I know I have to comply with the real world sometimes. Like introverted extrovert, that is us to a T. Virgos would rather do any, I would rather pluck my eyebrows. I would rather wash my dog 30 times. I would rather do anything else in the world than be out in public speaking. However, that's where I make my money, by running my mouth. So I gotta do it. I don't want to do it. If I can make my living reading a book or doing something quiet in my own space, in my own head, if I could figure that out, baby, I'd be rich. I'd be richer than Elon Musk. I'd be a wealthy somebody. I'd be a wealthy brown girl, Bella. Let me just tell y'all. Let me figure it out. Let me figure out how I can make money without talking to y'all and without doing stuff. Oh, it'll be done. It'll be done. Yep. Watch. What? But that's just the nature of the beast. That's just what it is. But yeah. All right. So go. Sorry. Yeah. Talk.
No, man. You brought up some good points. I mean, I was saying that a lot of people don't believe. I'm not as shy now as I was. I used to be extremely shy, and
Now that I don't believe. That I don't believe.
I promise you, man.
First of all, you're a Leo, so Leos are naturally extroverted. Even the most shy, even my line sister who's in here now, I'm quite sure she's in here now, peeking and in the clouds or bushes or whatever she wants to say where she's at. But I'm the one that goes out and does stuff. I'm Showtime. I'm the actress. I go out, I perform. But I don't want to. I want it to be like her, the quiet, calm, docile one. I want it to be that. But it's just it's not my lot in life. My mother, I tell y'all all the time, My father was crazy. My mother is certifiable. They were two of the most extroverted people you ever want to meet. And so I came out the womb like chatty catty because I had no other choice. I was
Right.
with two people who definitely were making sure that like I was seen, heard, and noticed. And so I just took that on as my persona, but it's not my persona. Like, Beyonce always used to say when she's performing, she's like Sasha Fierce. When I am, performing, I'm Shannon. I'm Shannon in my own head, in my own thing. I'm like somebody else. I don't know who that person is, but it's not Shannon. It's not the one that performs. It's not the one that talks. It's not the one that does all the stuff. It's just the quiet, introverted, calm,
I feel you.
easygoing.
I feel you. I grew into that. But seriously, I was born an introvert, and seriously, and people don't believe it. Nobody believes it now. And I'm the same way. Rod is Rod every day, all day. The person you see on YouTube, the person you see on right now, that's me. But I must admit, prior to me doing a live stream, prior to these lights coming on, there is an alter ego. PBT is an alter ego. It's the same person, but I get a little more energetic. But I'm not like that all day, every day. But I remember when I was younger, Bella, my father sent me to a little store. I think I may have told you this when you interviewed me, to get some food. And I was gone like 45 minutes. And I was about 9, 10. And he came up there, he said, "Boy, what's taking so damn long?" And I'm like, I'm just waiting my turn. And the lady snitched on me, the lady that owned the place. She was like, "Well, he just keep letting everyone skip him." And he grabbed me like this at 10 years old and like picked me up. And he was like, "Don't you ever in life let people get in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Do what you have to do." I'm not saying be better than everyone else. And that was my extrovert moment. That turned me into an extrovert right there,
Mm-hmm.
And that's what really happened. But seriously, naturally, I am shy. I don't mind talk. I walk up and talk to anybody. I don't have to know you, but and it was something else I was going to say. We were talking about people, afraid to start over. A lot of people get in that mode where they get comfortable, and through that comfortability in a relationship, a lot of people lose their self-esteem.
Mm.
They lose their self-esteem, and you could have the most handsomest dude or the most beautiful woman in the world that could probably go out there and get anybody, but some kind of way they compute in their brain that don't anybody want them. And sometimes it's because that partner will verbally state, "Don't nobody want you. I'm the only person that wants you. Look at yourself." And look at yourself, because you're not putting any makeup on, you're not doing anything but just being at home, being miserable. I don't care how good you look. If you sit at home miserable every day and don't want to be there, you start to look a little different, male or female. I don't care who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Welcome, D Calico. Thank you so much for coming.
And I don't want to hold you up. I know you are. If I would ever say, "Rod, you're a preacher." Now, I'm not, man. I'm not like normal. Not Etta. I'm preaching. I did 3 live streams yesterday. Trust me, I'm kind of calm tonight. I may be speaking some facts, but usually when I preach, I get a little loud. I get a little hot. I have to take the jacket off. And last night, I think I changed clothes 3 times, and 2 whites in 1 live stream. But I just think that's what it is. A lot of people. That song, I must admit, Bella, I have heard that song probably at least 500 times, but I never heard the lyrics broken down like you broke them down tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And I just thought to myself as I was sitting outside relaxing, listening to your live stream, how many people, probably more so women than men, but how many of both sexes could have written that song? A lot of people have lived those lyrics, and I don't think I've ever had to go pick up my stuff, and I don't recall nobody telling them to come pick up their stuff. But I have been in some departures, and It's not a fun time, man. But don't nobody be thinking about that when they doing their dirt, when they all out there at 6 o'clock in the morning coming in, and then the next morning your woman don't won't say nothing to you, and then you talking about, baby, what's wrong? You know damn well what was wrong. You coming in at 6 in the morning. What's going on at 3, 4, 5, 6 in the morning? Probably nothing outside unless you at 7-Eleven or Jack in the Box somewhere. Ain't nothing going on outside. So it is what it is, man.
Yep. Double entendre. Listen, I have to say, as I was reading the lyrics, you can tell that even as she was saying those words, even as she was singing those lyrics, even as she was going through that moment in time where she was reflecting on this relationship that has caused her to now reach her boiling point. And everybody's had that moment where they have like this tipping point, right? Where this moment of clarity comes in and it's like, okay, I can either stay here and be miserable and put up with something that is beneath what I am destined to ascend to, or I can go out on a limb and say, you know what? I don't want this to be my life story. And so I'm going to now go and deal with the consequences later. But I'm going to get up out of this relationship now because it no longer suits me, and it's no longer something that I want to have in my life. Baby.
And I'm thinking
Yep.
about
That part right there, D. That's that aha moment. That's that moment where you say, okay.
I'm thinking
What am I
about the
saying? I don't
guys
know.
that have
Go.
money too, Shannon.
And I'll deal with it later.
A lot of the guys that have money, boy, they think they really can do anything they want to do, and
Yeah.
those are the people I really have a soft heart for it. You know, a person.
Mhm.
And I tell anybody, I don't care how much money the other party has, because it's not always the male. It could be the male or the female. Go out and get your own, because a lot of people, mix up having or making a lot of money, and they tie it into control.
Mhm.
They want to control you. First, they want to make you feel comfortable. Oh, you don't have to work. You don't have to go out. You stay home and do what you want to do. You can go shopping every day. But then when something goes wrong, then you have to hear, oh, well, I'm making all the money. I'm the reason you sitting in the house not doing nothing every day. Like, wait a minute. Whoa, you the one told me don't go to work. I mean,
Mhm.
I'm going to go to work. I'm a man. I'm a real man. But I know some women that have been told that, no, you don't have to work. Next thing you know, you're sitting up in here every day watching One Life to Live, and you act like all you got to do is clean up the house. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to tell you straight up. I would rather go to work and work 16 hours a day than clean up the house. I hate cleaning up. So I would rather do it. But a lot of people, they fall into that trap, and then they replace their sanity, they replace their self-pride with things.
Mhm.
I don't have to work. I get if you look at it, it's almost like an allowance. Okay, here go $500, go shopping. No, man, what if I want to go shopping with $5,000? Let me go get me a job so I can go shopping with, and people get this comfortability
Mhm.
that they fall for the okie doke. That's the only way one
Yeah,
minute it's
and not only fall for the okie doke, but they rest on their laurels and they forget like what drew that person to you or what that person found in you to begin with. I've always been a go-getter. I've always been that person that, goes out, makes my money, does what I need to do. um you know and I think that even when I am, and I told y'all this before, when I am ready to retire, darling, and sit on the beach in my cabana and, like, log on to my computer and watch my money just make money on top of money on top of money for me. Because, that's how I'm trying to set up my life so that I can do that. But even then, I'm still going to be that Shannon that does charity work, that does, things that I'm passionate about. I was on the phone just before this live. I was on a call with my sorority planning our 75th anniversary. I'm 26 years in the game, baby. I ain't got to sit down and do no charity work. All I need to do, honey, who I make the check out to? Who do I? All right, here. I don't have to do this. I don't have to do this. Smoke my fake cigarette because I don't smoke, but y'all know I'll do the air smoke in a minute. I've lived. I ain't got to do this. But I do it because I love it. I love it. I love being of service to my sorors. I love, helping to put together something that is beyond what we do, beyond ourselves, that, years from now, when we look back on our 75th Jubilee and all the things that happened, people will be like, oh my God, that was such a great event. We learned so much about the sorority. We learned so much about the chapter. It was very nice. We had this, we had that. That's what you want. That's what you want to put out in the world, right? And even through my other charity work that I do, like that's where I get my my validation that I put out something good in this world, that, and the fact that my children were two productive people in society, that they had gone on to do great things, and they know, even though they had the world at their feet and they had so many advantages because of their mother, and their mother sacrificed to do so much so that they didn't have to. I used to tell my kids all the time, they're like, I need to pledge. I want to pledge. I want to do that. Look, I did the hard work so you don't have to, right? I put in the work so you don't have to do that hard work. So, you can now do something else. You don't have to struggle. You don't have to, make sure that, you put in 110%. If you want to succeed, that's what you do, but you don't have to work as hard as I did. You can have it a little easier because I've made that path easier for you. But again, getting back to the topic at hand, because Shannon do go off on a tangent sometimes. But
We
getting
both
back
do.
to the topic at hand.
But you know what, Shannon? I've had a lot of brothers come to me and they say, hey, man, you're an OG. You've been around a while. What advice would you give to a person that's thinking about getting married or thinking about starting a relationship? And I said, the one thing I can tell you, whatever you did to get her, make sure you do that same thing to keep her. Matter of fact, don't do the same thing to keep her. Do a little bit more. Do a little bit more.
Okay. One thing I hate, and I don't use that word often, but I really don't like it, is when people say, oh, I'm giving 50%. He ain't giving 50%. Listen, you don't give half of yourself to your job. You don't give half of yourself to your studies when you're in school. You give 100% of yourself. You show up every day as a 100% whole and complete human being. Why are you shortchanging yourself and what you have to offer for your mate? You should always give 110%. You should always go above and beyond all the time without ceasing.
You're right.
How you start is how you'll finish, right? If you start off, what did my grandmother say? glimping and limping. I don't know. Southern people have the weirdest sayings. I will tell you that. But she used to go, why are you gimping and limping? Like, gimping and limping? What the heck does that mean? But she's like, you half-assing it, right? You've given half of yourself to the other person. You don't give half of yourself. You give that whole human being your whole complete heart, because unless you do, you're always going to get half in return. If you're giving half, they gonna give half. If you gimping and limping, as my grandmother used to say, that's what they gonna give you, right? Because it's an output of what they see. And if they're not seeing that you're not giving your all to the situation, then they're not going to give their all to the situation. So again, going back to my girl Jazmine Sullivan, because she was giving her all. She was giving her all to her man. She was giving him everything, the best that she had. And again, she came up with the short end of the stick because he wasn't doing right. So once again, I know we got some new people in who may not have heard everything. I'm going to read it through one more again with some feeling, with some emphasis, and then we're going to get to the prelude to next week's show.
And I say one thing before you start, Shannon. A lot of people don't know how to give 100%. A lot of people
don't know how.
A lot of people think in their mind they're giving 100%.
Mm-hmm.
But it really is. It's really only. It ain't even 50. It's like 40. But they think. And I'm gonna put this here. I don't drop gems and nuggets. I drop boulders, baby. But I'm gonna put this just out there real quick.
Good evening, Landscapes.
A lot of people are putting out 50%, thinking it's 100.
Hey, information man.
And then when their partner try to tell them how to get to 100, they get offended. I can't. I mean, this didn't happen to me. I'm here to tell you, any guys in the chat, women will tell you what they want and need, but a brother will get mad because they think they're doing 100 when they're really doing 50, and then they get offended and pissed off when the woman trying to tell them how to get to 100.
Listen,
that's all I gotta say.
Thank you, information man. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. All right, let me just one more again for the people in the back and for the people still in the clouds. Let me read this one more again. This is Pick Up Your Feelings by Jazmine Sullivan. She goes to say, you say that I've been acting different, yeah. Funny how I flipped the script on you when you're the one who's double dipping, yeah. You so sloppy how I caught you slipping up. You're off the lease. Run me my keys. No more popping up to hit it, yeah. I ain't even got the miles to trip on you. You know about the miles, right, PBT?
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I know about the miles, but if she tell you I know what you're talking about, points and miles and all that, but if she tell you she ain't got the miles to be tripping on you, I'll be honest, I wouldn't even go pick up nothing. I wouldn't go pick up my stuff.
Just leave it there, right? Leave it there because she don't even see you.
I'm done, man. I am done.
All right, here's the chorus again. New phone. Who is this? Brand new, like the whip. Rack it up, no assist. Main bitch, I ain't average. Wake up, need a zip. Hennessy, take a sip. Got my jeans, I'm too thick. I ain't got the room for extra baggage. She like, look, all this right here, I ain't got the trip on what you doing right now because I don't even need it. I don't even need it, okay? But we can continue. Don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. Don't leave no pieces. You need to hurry and pick up your feelings while I'm up cleaning. Boy, please, I don't need you. Memories, all that ish, you can keep it. Don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. Don't leave no pieces. Oh, I'm trying to find an F to give for you. You ran out of chances of forgiving you. Yeah, listen, I ain't listening. Just for you to go and break my heart again. Learned my lesson last time, and I ain't coming back now. This is what you had now, and I bet you I look better, don't I? New phone. Who is this? Contact don't exist. Need a ride? Call that bitch. Gas way too expensive. No more benefits, pop-up visits, hands tied, no grip. I ain't got the room for extra baggage. So don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. Don't leave no pieces. You need to hurry up and pick up your feelings while I'm up cleaning. Boy, please, I don't need you. All memories, all that ish, you can keep it. Don't forget to come and pick up your pieces. Don't leave no pieces. Put a lock on the door where my heart once was. Whew. Bet you had your fun. But I had enough, and now I'm really done. I deserve so much more than you gave to me. So now I'm saving me. And I made my peace so you can run them streets. But don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. Don't leave no pieces. You need to hurry and pick up your feelings while I'm up cleaning. Boy, please, I don't need you. All that ish, you can keep. I don't need it. Don't forget to come and pick up your feelings.
Man, if I was a dude and I know I messed up, I wouldn't even. Every time that song came on the radio, I'd change it because I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it, man. Wow.
Hey, keep it up with the Griffins. Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming.
Ooh, boy. I'm serious.
All right. All right. So now that we've gone through that, let me give a little snippet for next week's show. So, as I did last week, I also want to read off the interlude that goes into the next song. So, this one is Ari's Tale. And Ari's Tale goes like this. I was damn near willing to just let him talk to me crazy because that shit was out of this world. Like, yes, daddy. Yes. Okay. Like I was literally willing to ruin my career. If this ever came out, who it was, he would be like, bitch, do you know what Google says? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But I also know what that dick said. That dick spoke life into me, invigoration, blessings, soul, turmoil, but heaven, Jesus. Oh, I'm sorry. Please, God, understand. This is just my truth. This is just my truth. This is just my truth.
Shannon, what's the name of that song? I don't think I ever heard that one. Boy, that's
The next song is called Put It Down. That's what we're going to be talking about next week. But the interlude to that was what I just read.
I know who won't be going live next week because I got to be at this show.
Crystal Christine, hey, my original Mod Squad girl is up in here. Hey, boo. Hi, everyone. Bob with Edit's like, what? Listen, sometimes you got to give a read, right? You got to give life into that read.
See, I think that's what it is. I think it's the way you reading these lyrics is making people pay attention. Because I done heard the other song 500 times. I didn't know they were saying all that. Now you're over here talking about such and such talking to me. You know?
Listen.
Oh man.
Listen. This I'm gonna tell y'all. It has not happened to me of late because I think, one, I've lived and I've matured but honey, I've been there. I've been where she getting ready to go for us next week. I've been there. I've been where I'm just like, what? like sometimes vitamin D will make you do a whole lot of crazy things that you never thought you would ever do in your entire life. Ever, 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 ever. Honey.
I think it's worse for men though, Shannon. I agree. I think
Honey. Oh, I'm quite clear. Sometimes the vitamin P is just that good too that you're just like, oh, well, throw caution to the wind. I'm just gonna get this chick whatever she want as long as she continue to give me what I need. Cause honey,
you know what tripped me out,
it's
Shannon?
just that good.
If you watch sports, if you watch basketball or football, you let a brother catch a cramp on the football or field or the basketball court, they falling all out. The paramedics got to come, the ambulance got to come. You let a brother be in some good, as you put it, vitamin P, he can get a cramp in his leg and gonna do the stanky. He ain't gonna stop. I was like, I ain't trying to get in the belly after dark, but and you right,
But this
man.
is Bella After Dark. If you don't get into it now, when you gonna get into it?
I might have to catch Bell After Dark on next Saturday, next Thursday. But I'm telling you, man, that the D and the P will make people lose their mind, man. That's how you doing all
And it say yes, that's why it's the read.
Yeah, it is, man. You ever got I ain't heard them songs like that. I bet you I'm gonna go listen to them tonight, though. I'm gonna be up here pausing and play, pausing and play.
Yes, Crystal, girl. She said the vitamin D is the vitamin D. It's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Absolutely. Absolutely.
But y'all be wild on Brown Girl Bell After Dark, man. I tell you. Y'all be wild.
I'm sorry, sir. What you say?
I see y'all be wild up in here, man. I mean, I can handle it, but boy, I'm over here talking about people in their feelings, man. I ain't over here about to get it.
You about to be in your feelings?
What was the name of that song again? Put It Down.
Put it down. Put it down. Put it down. Now I'm quite sure my one of my sorority sisters, who is also a member of the Bella Brigade, Michelle. You've seen her here last week. Y'all put her in your prayers. She is suffering from the vid.
Oh, man.
And she was my roommate for the thing. And she's got the vid.
I just said she's suffering from the D or something. I was like, Lord.
Right. So put the prayers in while you praying for her. Keep praying for me, because so far, knock on wood, I haven't gotten it. But everybody around me is catching it. So I'm like, well, what am I like? How did I not get? Nah, I'm not, trying to advocate for it. I'm glad I don't have it, but I'm just like, wow, everybody around me is getting it. So put me in your prayers. Put me in your prayers that everything continues to be what it's supposed to be, and I don't get it. Yes, awesome. Yay, everybody's hooking up with everybody. Hey, 100 rounds, welcome in. Keeping up with the Griffiths, everybody. All right, one more again, because y'all know I like to leave y'all with a little something. So I'm gonna read Ari's tale one more time.
Oh boy. Hey, you know what? Pull me down for a second. I'm gonna come back, but I just gotta run and take care of something real quick. Plus, I don't want to hear about no. I'm gonna hear it. I can still hear it, but
oh, you gonna hear it?
I'm gonna hear it. I can still hear it.
All right, thank you for coming up.
Yeah, you can leave it like it is. I don't care. I'm just gonna run over here real quick. I'll be back in like 10 seconds, really.
All right. So you want me to leave you up or take you down?
Yeah, just leave it up. Go ahead and read this here, because I gotta hear this, man. I want to make sure I heard you right. I just gotta refill my grape.
Oh, that's what you're doing. Okay. All right. So here we go. And for those who don't know who Ari is, this is Ari Lennox. And so this is her tale. Again, this is Heaux Tales, Motels, the deluxe album by Jazmine Sullivan. And what she does is she intersperses some tales, Heaux Tales, by people who are famous or what have you. And she then weaves it into what she's going to then sing about next. So again, here is Ari's tale. let me coat my throat. All right. I was damn near willing to just let him talk to me crazy because that shit was out of this world. Like, yes, daddy. Yes. Okay. Like I was literally willing to ruin my career. Um, this ever came out, who it was, he would be like, bitch, do you know what Google says? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But I also know what that dick says. That dick spoke life into me, invigoration, blessings, soul, turmoil, but heaven, Jesus. Oh, I'm sorry. Please, God, understand. This is just my truth. This is just my truth. This is just my truth. Holly Lennox be having the jams, honey. Yes. But she also be writing them lyrics clearly because wait till y'all get to this song.
Is she the
And
one that
again,
sang that song Pressure?
I think so. I think that's the song. Yep, I think so.
Yeah, I believe
Mhm.
it. No wonder. Yeah, no wonder.
And y'all know that's my song too.
Yeah,
All right,
that's what it
so next week, your homework, if you have not yet um done so, is to listen to Put It Down. That's the next song that we're going to be dissecting next week, honey. And I may have to do it next week, may have to do Put It Down and On It because those two songs really are a compliment to each other. Because yes, he puts it down.
Can you give us a prelude to Own It? I can only imagine what that's talking about. Did she own it or what?
Yes, so she's on it. So
What's this woman name? What my pencil? I gotta write this lady name down, man. I gotta listen to these songs. She a bona fide freak.
so Put It Down is sung by Jazmine alone. On It is sung by Jazmine and Ari. So okay, you want a little sampling of Put It Down. I'm gonna give you
No,
a
you
little
already read
sampling.
Put It Down. You're trying to confuse me. I want to hear a sample of Own It.
You want to hear a sample of On It?
Yeah,
So here is some of the lyrics from On It. So I want to sit on it.
I
So
knew it.
tell me, why do you deserve it? Come on and prove why I should move. Spit on it.
Is that it? You ain't gonna leave me hanging like this. This ain't no soap opera. You might well read the whole thing now. Hold up. Tell me why I should do it.
Tell me why. Because I want to sit on it. That's what
I
she
got
says.
that
I
part.
want to sit on it.
I
So
got that.
tell me why you deserve it. Come on and prove why I should move. Spit on it.
Mm. Damn. Yeah, you don't have to read no more. Boy,
Trust me,
boy.
if I read more, you might be on a plane going somewhere. I
Yeah,
ain't gonna
I'm ready
say
to go
where,
right
but you
now.
might be on a plane going somewhere. You might just be on a plane going somewhere.
Can I tell you a
Krista
secret?
said,
I'm
I'm
ready to
sorry,
get
the
on the
D better
plane
have
right
me
now.
running to the bank and not losing my career.
I agree, Crystal. Don't let that D have you go and lose your career, man.
Listen, but Krista, she says the D has her running to the bank, but not for the reasons you thinking. It's
She
not
going
for
to
the
the bank
reasons you
withdraw her money.
she running to the bank, but she running to the bank to make withdrawals, not deposits. So
That's usually how
yeah,
it go. I like Crystal's way of thinking because that's usually how it go.
exactly. Exactly. If I'm with Edison, it sounds like a preview for P Valley is coming back for season 2. Listen,
Hey, you know what, Bella?
be for
I
real.
better check my airline miles before I watch next week's Brown Girl Bella After Dark. I better check my.
Just saying, you might want to. So that's it for tonight, unless anybody else has anything else to say. Information. I say you keep coming in to Bella After Dark, you get a whole different vibe than makeup. Trust me. Exactly. Some deposit slips, not withdrawal slips. Exactly. Like me and you, we on the same vibe, especially now. But trust me, in my young and dumb days, back in the 20s, when I was just like, oh, honey, I was just like, what?
Hey, that sounds like a good show for Bella After Dark. Deposit slips, not withdrawal slips. Because I think of some people out there. I think of some people out there that's doing some withdrawing and not really getting no deposits. And then the first thing they want to say, because I haven't heard it. I talked to a lot of females from a friend standpoint. Girl, but the D is good. Man, it ain't that damn good when I'm broke. You up in the grocery store talking about, can I get some crackers and what you call it? Summer sausage. Shit. I mean, no.
I don't think I even want to know what summer sausage.
No, it's just like a little salami. It's like salami. I'm talking about at the grocery store. You ain't got no money. You over there eating the cheapest thing you can find.
Dear.
Why? Because you went over there and withdraw.
Yes, you gotta get some homework. Come on, you gotta come prepared.
What's up, Landscapes of America, man? It's from the PBT.
You gotta come prepared for next week, boo. Did you not hear what I was talking about? You better come prepared. You better listen to that album. You better listen to that song. So I can come prepared.
Landscapes was in here when you was doing the sentimental PG, pick up your feelings. Now you over here you over here in college now.
Listen.
You was in middle school earlier before you came in.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, never. Not the mature and have lived version of Brown Girl Bella. Oh, never. Ain't no D that powerful. Trust me. I've lived. It doesn't.
Not that I would take I wouldn't take nobody's money, but never say never. I wouldn't want a woman's money. I mean, if I got to do that, I'm just done. I couldn't do it as a man. I couldn't do it, but never say never. I'm just really trying to get a rise out of you. I knew you was going to have something. Shadow said, I'm saying never, fool. I love teaming up with you. And I it's crazy how I put in the chat when you first started your live stream, like, man, I did 3 live streams yesterday. I'm exhausted. I'm so tired. And I started listening to you. And it's amazing how I just all of a sudden got energized. Like next day, I woke up this morning, Shannon, I said, I don't even want to see a camera today. Let's know you look at YouTube. And here I am. And it ain't even the power of the P. It's just the power of the V. And that's the voice, man. Yeah, you spoke to me. Hey, Rod, come on up. But you're a beast on this channel. I must say you are a beast.
Thank you.
What Landscape say?
He did learn tonight that if I hear certain songs playing in the house, don't go in empty-handed.
Yeah, what it sound like, Landscape. You better have some paper, corns, cheddar, chicken, whatever they call it in New York. You better have something.
You better come on in there with more than a bubble gum and a
bubble gum. I wouldn't even start my car if all I had was some bubble gum. I'd stay at the crib, man.
As my mother used to say, it takes more than a hard day in bubble gum.
That's what she used to say. Because they say that kind of one from too. This, man, your family was a trip.
Oh, I told you my mother's certifiable. I was not kidding. Look at you now. Was that Reed?
You talking about you or me?
She's talking about you, sir.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Eddie, I'm telling you, man. I tried to be smart and step away, but I forgot to turn down the volume on the computer. So I'm hearing it all, and I don't know if y'all notice, or maybe I'm just tripping because I'm over here in my feelings or something. Bella read the last time a little different than she read the first a couple times. And then, at first when she started, it was just reading. Now she over here, like she over here in a motion picture or Broadway musical or something, man. That read. I don't know if I'm gonna be here next Thursday. I may have to watch the replay, man. I mean, I'm lying. I'm gonna be here, but boy, I'm gonna have to be prepared. I'm glad I heard the prelude, the interlude, whatever lude we heard tonight. Because Lord have mercy, you are something else. So,
Like I said in the beginning, what's my line name? Showtime. Showtime.
I'm trying to be so conservative tonight, and you just poking me and poking me. But so, Showtime, huh?
Showtime.
So shy ass Showtime because you said you shy.
But honey, when I have to, I have to. When I have to perform, I have to perform. I have to give the people what they want.
And I saw that IG post today, and I saw you stepping in or walking in. What y'all call that?
Stroll.
Oh man. Whoever channel they was got about 50 views because I watched it about 50 times. I'm like, look at brown girl Bella over here. You just did not look shy to me. Just saying.
Oh, well, I was a stroll mistress for my chapter, both chapters. So, again, when I have to, I do what I give the people what they come on, Crystal. This is why she was my mod extraordinaire, giving the people what they want. That's what I do.
I agree. I give the people what they want too. I'm mess around on the Points Blank experience. I'm mess around. Well, if I do, I'm gonna have you on there because you're the queen of After Darks. I gotta have you on there. I don't think I could do one by myself. The viewers would be to ram me off, but you gotta give the people what they want. But boy, you just do it a little different. You like Laurie's season salt. You give it that little kick, or maybe some of that Tony Chesseron, whatever they call that stuff. But oh, Ray.
Hey, Ray.
Ray, you came in at the right time. I wish I'd have came in here when you came in because it's been fire.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Again, our hearts and prayers for the family of Kevin Samuels. Do keep him and his family and friends in your prayers tonight. Rest in peace to him. Happy anniversary to me and my line sister. 26 years of service to all mankind today on Cinco de Mayo. And next week, don't forget to tune in as we dissect yet another song from the album Heaux Tales, Tales, the deluxe album from Jazmine Sullivan. All right, just to give you a recap of the rest of the week, I will be back on for Sunday Sips this Sunday. We're going to be talking about everything that happened in the world of social media and things that have gone on in the world in pop culture. So definitely we'll be talking about that, and we'll be doing a little makeup and gossip too. So keep it where you got it. And Saturday I am going to be doing a video. I'm trying to decide whether or not it's going to be a premiere, but it's going to be the best of my trip out to Baltimore to celebrate my silver star. So I'm going to be packaging up a bunch of little stuff. There may be a little, surprises in there, But yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy it. I had a wonderful time. As y'all know, I lost my voice when I got back because I was getting my entire life together, as those young ones say, getting my life. So I was getting my life. And so you'll see a little sneak peek of that, and a little behind the scenes of Alpha Kappa Alpha and some of the things that we do. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. Again, thank you to everyone in the chat. Thank you all for coming. I wish you the best. And until I see you again, you have now been bellified. Take care, and I'll see you back here soon.